I'm seeing a theme this week of cute animations that turn out to have extremely dark stories, and this one is no different. It's called Amy, and it's described as, quote, "A little girl is afraid of the wolf living with her in the house." I was not expecting the ending at all, and I definitely recommend you watch the entire thing on YouTube. Amy's washing dishes and flinches when the man in the living room changes the channel on the TV. When her cat rubs against her leg, she knows it's time to feed them, so she reaches into the drawer for a knife, which she uses to open up a bag of cat food. After feeding her cat, she creeps through the hallway to her room, but the man hears her because of the creaking floorboards. So he follows her into her room, and we don't see what he does, but we know he attacks her in some way, shape, or form. The next day while washing dishes, Amy is clearly traumatized by whatever happened the night before. Her cat rubs against her leg, and she grabs the knife, but instead of opening up a bag of cat food, Amy gets an idea. So she heads to the living room, and as the man glowers over her, she kills him, up his body. She feeds some of his remains to her cats and puts the rest in the trash. I wasn't expecting shit to get so dark, but I loved every second. This film was like a take on Little Red Riding Hood. The man's shadow is in the shape of a wolf, and just like the wolf in the famous fairy tale, he is also a predator that preys on a little girl. The main theme of this film is about overcoming trauma. This is especially seen as the shape of Amy's shadow changes throughout the film to represent her growth. Her shadow starts off as a mouse, an animal that's considered small and weak. As the film progresses, her shadow morphs into something larger and stronger. By the end, her shadow takes on a similar shape as the wolf. By then, Amy no longer fears him. She no longer sees herself as small and weak. Now that she's actively seeking retribution, she feels strong enough to take her abuser head on and win.